Welcome to World Class Bullshitters, the epitome of pop culture. I'm your host, Jeff Hicks, and with me tonight is the one, the only, Dion Green.
Baby, if I was any more famous, you guys be seeing my face on CNN getting accused of something.
That man chuckling in the background is the last standing Samoan Nick Utam.
Why haven't you bought Frankenthug yet?
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
Folks, why haven't you? The show is not going to go on until somebody gets an episode or a copy of Frankenthug.
I bought a copy of Frankenthug.
All right, then we can continue on. And that man is Kendo Slice.
Yes, I support independent filmmaking. I'm not just one of those douchebags that talks about how I wish things were better and then does nothing about it. I put my money where my mouth is. I also put other things where my mouth is, too, like tits.
And Leap Sanus.
Or dicks.
No. Wrong guy. That was the other guy.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, you're the guy you're replacing. My bad.
And a fine job you're doing, sir, if I may say so myself.
Thank you.
So, guys, we're back. It's been a long time, but the entertainment news didn't stop. And tonight's show is going to be huge.
Yeah,
we got Star Wars, Batman, Justice League, Deadpool, and a fuck ton more. So, before we get into that, let me give a quick special thank you to all of our patrons, because over the last couple of days, since we've had our last episode, well, I guess it's been almost 2 weeks at this point, we've had quite a few patrons join the World Class Bullshitters Patreon. So, let me give a very special thank you to Jeremy Burgess. Also, we'd like to thank Andrew Tomalak for upgrading his pledge, as well as Brad Wilcox, and that looks like it's... Oh, sorry. Timic83, Matthew Hurwitz. God, this thing takes forever to load. And Justin, as well as Gordon. So, and Crystal Bennett Hawkins, if we haven't mentioned her already. Or Angry Sunrise 86. I'm pretty sure we've recorded since November the 2nd, so let's thank Vic as well. All right, we're back in October email, so thank you to all of our newest patrons. We really appreciate all the support you give us. It makes next week's series of videos possible because of all you wonderful people, and I know you're going to love it. I'm excited for it. I got to go get props for it. I've written a script. There's no mystery box coming your way. It's going to be some awesome fun, and I'll tell you about it on Monday. But let me tell you about what's on Patreon right now if you'd like to help World Class Bullshitters grow and change entertainment. So if you're a DC Comics fan, we know there's a lot of you, we have the DC Holy Trinity Commentary Pack available for you. Batman 89, Superman 78, and Wonder Woman. In my opinion, the Batman 89 commentary is one of the best we've ever done. We also have the James Bond commentary, which is very special on Patreon. There's music, there's a lot more cool shit, so if you're into that, that's great. We have the Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens commentary, which was a fucking nightmare. We have Ghostbusters 2016. We have
I almost forgot about that night.
Yeah, I tried to. I blacked out. We also have our Friday the 13th commentary over there, one that we didn't release, and that's cool. We have, for a little higher tier, we have the Star Wars Rogue One, and that's only $5 a month. And coming this December, for all of our patrons, we have the Star Wars prequel trilogy commentaries. We've already recorded them. They're fucking phenomenal. They're a lot of fun. And if you liked me going on about The Force Awakens, listen to me go on about the prequels. Because I don't blindly hate the prequels, but I finally figured out why I dislike them and what their biggest crime is. So coming December, that's coming your way. So now we got all the good Patreon shit out of the way. Let's start with the news. So, Dion, when I heard this piece of news, the first thing I thought of was, oh shit, Dion's probably pissed. And I know you know what it is. There is a new Star Wars trilogy on the way. So the first thing I wanted to know is, when will this fucking end? Because we're in the middle of some bullshit Star Wars, and now we're like, hey, we're going to get 3 more movies, and who knows what else. What do you guys think of this news?
I feel like we're in an entertainment Cold War. That's what's going on right now. It's like we're taking the content, but we're just like, all right, we can only take so much more, and then you will have to stop, or else it's gonna be like, the money will dry up. Like we're waiting for Infinity War. Everybody is. Star Wars is still making money, so far, but at some point we're just gonna be like, all right, fuck you, fuck all of you, especially Disney, and no more money.
Yeah, I'm right on the cusp of that. You've heard, listen, listeners, you can go back and check out my videos on the channel. I wasn't very excited about this. I wasn't excited as that stupid writer Angela Watercutter and her terrible article for Wired magazine.
I don't know if you could really call her a writer. That sounded a lot more like a teen angst, journal.
She got paid for it, so I guess it
Dear
makes her
diary,
professional.
I love Star Wars. Thanks.
Frack, am I
Star
right?
Wars.
Shithole.
That hurt to listen to. Worse than My Immortal.
Yeah, it was like the artist or the journalistic equivalent of My Immortal.
Yeah, at least My Immortal was entertaining.
Yeah,
that was just sad. It's like, wow, this is what we're cranking out these days. This is what passes for a college education now.
Yeah, Wired magazine, hire me. I'll do her job better. So Dion,
Yes, sir.
tell me about the trilogy and your thoughts. Where do you want it to go? Do you want it to stop? Do you want episodes 10 through 12?
Well, as a self-respecting fan of Star Wars, no, because they're gonna fuck it up. And I think Nick hit it on the head. I think Infinity War is like the last true franchise moment where everyone's waiting for. Like the whole world's waiting for Infinity War. When that's done, people, the only people that are going to be waiting for Star Wars are going to be the sheeple that are going to go watch it anyway, no matter how fucking bad it is. And that bubble's going to fucking burst. Like I said, if you thought that me waiting for Justice League to fail was hilarious, I can't wait for that to happen to Star Wars. I can't fucking wait, because all the fucking egg on Disney's face is going to look like cum, and I'm going to laugh right at it.
But Dion, it's all new characters.
Oh yeah, because it's not like TV shows where if you keep going past where everyone knows that it's good, people just stop watching. That's not going to happen to a movie franchise. No.
Supernatural.
Thank you. I was thinking the exact same. Season 14, that's going swimmingly.
Is it really that bad?
That show jumped the shark like 6 seasons ago.
Yeah. Like for me, it was the Leviathans. I was like, nope, I can't do this. I can't fucking do this.
Yep. I mean, literally, the only people who watch Supernatural are the diehard Supernatural fans that know that it's really bad, but they just keep watching because it's their show.
Yes, exactly. That's how I am. I'm just like, oh god, all right, it's somewhat okay now. I can take it. It's fine. Let's just keep going.
Yep.
It's okay.
I just wait for it to be over. Hilly and I would just power through it on Hulu or Netflix or whatever, and then be like, oh yeah, this is why I didn't want to watch this show as it came out. That reminds me. Thanks.
I'm surprised you gave up on it, dude. You used to love that shit in college.
I still do. Those early seasons are fucking awesome. Now we'll watch it, and they're. I mean, Hilly and I will just be like, "Yep, this is why we stopped watching it religiously." It's bad.
Yeah.
And that Disney thinks that this isn't going to happen to Star Wars because the Star Wars is hilarious. I can't wait. Like, I wish I could sit in on the meetings, the fucking company meetings, the marketing meetings, when the numbers are coming back and it's like way below what they thought it was going to be and people are shitting on it. I want to see the looks on their faces when they realize, yeah, I think we fucked this one.
Well, I think it's telling that they're already promoting a new trilogy with new characters, technically in the middle of this current one, because people don't like Rey and Finn and Kylo Ren and Poe Dameron. They fucking suck. They're failures as characters. So in a way, if people are thinking, oh man, we're stuck with these characters indefinitely, it's like, no, guys, don't worry. We're moving away from them. They're done.
Yep.
No more.
Yep.
They won't admit defeat until these movies are over with. But in my eyes, if you read between the lines, they've admitted defeat, and I'm kind of happy because I don't have to look at Daisy Ridley's round fucking face anymore. You can't act. All you do is open your eyes and your mouth and go,
That's her O face, okay? That's her O face. Right,
that's great, but
that's
that
all she knows.
When
that's all she knows.
Also, learn how to turn on a fucking lightsaber properly. According to you're a fan. The big red button doesn't do shit.
Yeah, it's one of those fake fan things where it's like, yeah, I'm a fan. I read the dossier on Star Wars. I know things.
Yeah, Wikipedia, bro. Wikipedia, if you want to get real technical.
I kind of disagree with you. I think they are really popular characters because I went to the store today and I saw their toys everywhere.
Oh, yeah, from years ago.
There was tons of them. I saw lots of Finns and Poes and Rays and Kylo. I mean, they clearly have a lot of them because they're big sellers. So
yeah, Dion, when we went to Meijer up in Michigan, We saw all just rows and rows. We only saw one Darth Vader, so...
Yep, exactly.
He comes in the same wave as those other figures, and he's not double-packed.
I saw one Luke Skywalker today, and I sent you a picture of him. It looks like he has Down syndrome.
Because the quality of these toys are bullshit.
Down syndrome Walker.
Yeah. I mean, that's how you deal with the Force, poorly.
Yeah, no, I was like, I took my time with those and looking at them. I was like, man, these things look like shit.
Also, because your store's trying to sell them for slightly clearance prices. They launched at $19.99. On that picture, they were $16.93.
Yep.
I picked up one of those figures for $4.99 like 5 months ago.
Yeah, the store here hasn't clearanced them out as bad. It was the first time I actually looked in the toy department in this store since I moved back to camp. So I had some time to kill. I was like, I'm going to go check out the Star Wars section. And it was like triple the size of the last place I used to live at. And prices were still full price, and there was tons of shit that nobody wanted. But then I found the Voltron stuff, and I'm like, well, I'm going to commit to spending $300 on this crap. I don't want to, but I will, because I like Voltron.
There's a Megazord from the Power Rangers that's like $300 that I really want to buy right now.
Folks, if you donate...
Yeah! If you can't donate to the Patreon, send me the Megazord. It'll really make me happy.
Yeah, Christmas
just send Jeff Amazon gift cards.
Yeah. I'll find a way to use Skype on the Xbox One.
Oh, God, no. That's never worked ever.
I'm the doctor. I am happy and sad that we're getting a new trilogy. Sad as a fan because they're garbage, but happy because World Class Bullshitters has tons of content to talk about.
That essentially cements the fact that for the next 15 years we'll have plenty of shit to talk about.
The funny thing is, I like to think that somewhere Disney knows that we exist. I'm not saying we're on their radar or we're a problem, but I like to think that someone that has ever worked there is like, oh, these guys don't like this movie. And I just want them to know, if they still listen, that thank you, because of your ignorance and stupidity with these crappy movies, we're growing a big fan base who loves us and hates you. So, thanks. Thanks, Disney. We'll cut you a check in the future.
Yeah. Episode 900 World Class Bullshitters will be like a 15-movie celebration of all the Star Wars episodes, counting down to episode 16 coming out.
Shit, it'll be us making 15 movies. We'll have a movie out before episode 9 hits.
Right.
So...
Kendo's gonna have some new carpet put in it in a couple of weeks for get ready for the movie.
Yeah.
What happened with the old carpet? What'd you do?
It's the carpet that's in this house was put in 1975 when my grandparents built the damn thing. So it's a very old carpet. It's original. So it's kind of vintage. I guess I could clean it and be like, check out my vintage rugs, but
is it gold and green shag carpeting? Is that what it is?
Unfortunately, no. If it was gold and green shag carpeting, I would not be replacing it. I mean, fuck yeah, I'd be calling up Uncle Johnny's carpet service and be like, "Hey, come clean my carpets. I got to keep this shit."
Restore it to its former glory, please.
Yeah.
Before the orgies. Before
the dark times. So, listeners, we don't have any information on the new Star Wars trilogy. Neither do you. We just know that it's going to happen, and we're all happy/sad. But let's talk about another Star Wars topic that makes me laugh, because it just shows you how truly greedy Disney and its licensors, EA, truly are. So you guys have heard about Star Wars Battlefront 2, correct?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right, now this is just a little bit of an article from IGN, and it talks about the amount of time it takes to unlock everything. So, dedicated number cruncher Surin Camper over at Star Wars Gaming created a formula estimating the percentage chance of card drops, the credits given for duplicate cards, and the average number of crafting parts given per box. Using Camper's formula, it emerges that players are looking at over 6 months of playtime, 4,528 hours to be precise. If you don't have the time or the inclination to devote 6 months of your life to the game, Camper estimates that paying for the estimated 3,111 crates that would take to get everything would cost you $2,100.
Oh, thanks, Jesus.
So, for the low price of $2,163, you can get everything, including the game. I should add this to next week's. Well, it won't be next week's, but the next episode of Expensive Star Wars Junk should go to Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Yes, please. Yeah, I heard about this and I heard about the numbers and I was like, this is fucking idiotic. And this is where the I remember hearing about microtransactions years ago and I was like, this is gonna turn real bad. And this is what we get. This is exactly what the fuck we get, because even with Call of Duty, you had it to where you could work so hard and get the weapons and things, but if you wanted the really kick-ass weapons, you had to buy them. There's no way to actually work hard enough to get them. And then you have an advantage over the other people who just don't want to pay for them, and it's fucking bullshit. And the only way to combat this is by canceling your pre-order, returning the game, and not buying anything from EA for a very long time.
But Nick, millions of virgins are currently waiting in line to pick up their copies at GameStops across America. They open in 2 hours and 46 minutes.
Dude,
I don't know where the bigger losers are.
$2,000 on the shit too.
See, here's the thing. If you really want change with these giant companies, and the American runs with capitalism, as we all know, you do not give them your money. You let them fucking starve a little bit, and then they will listen. Then they will get the message. Only then will they, bend to your will. If you're like, nope, you're not getting my money, and then if they start seeing a drop in like stock prices and income, then they'll be like, all right, we'll fix things. We're sorry, it won't happen again. Please buy it.
Well, they claim to have cut down the amount of time and money by 75%, but it's still
and by doing that, they've also cut down the amount of drops. They've also cut down in the same way the amount of drop cards or whatever it is that happens. So it's going to take the exact same amount of time, and the exact same amount of like stuff to do it is going to take longer. So they really haven't cut anything out. They just made it seem like they have. It's like they fucking wave their hands and try to do a Jedi mind trick on you or some bullshit.
Well, I was never going to give them my money because I'm not a fan of how that game plays. So
I mean, I was like, I got the first one. I kind of like it. It's okay, but I got it at a discount. I got it when it was like $20. Yeah. I looked at the new one. I played the beta, and I really liked it. I was like, oh, this is cool. I might check it out. But now that all this shit's happened, fuck that. I will buy it when it is in the discount bin. In 6 months. At GameStop or whatever.
Yeah, I feel bad for all the people. Well, not bad. I laugh at the stupid people that pre-order the deluxe editions and buy the PlayStation 4 Pros that have the TIE Fighter pilot helmet on the side and all this extra dumb shit. It's like the best thing ruined everything for everybody.
That's 100% true. The best thing those people can do is ask for a refund and return it. Dude, like demand it all gets returned. Demand you don't want it. Demand your money back. Best thing you can do. Because the less money they see for the game,
the funny thing is, for those that ordered it on PC, EA took the refund option off their website.
Oh shit! Really?
Seriously?
Yeah. So EA, that whole we slash prices, they are still trying to fuck you. So don't think that for 1 second that again, rightfully deserved. Don't get me wrong. I think it's hilarious because fuck EA, but. Don't think that for 1 second they're gonna. Oh God, we really fucked this one up, guys. Let's ease back a little bit. No. They're gonna make it as hard for you as possible to refund your fucking game, and you all deserve it.
I don't think for PlayStation 4, I don't own a single EA title.
I got Battlefront, and then I used to buy Madden a bunch, but.
In your defense, though, there's literally one football game on the market.
Right, and even then, I bought Madden from 2 years ago, I think I bought 2016. But yeah, like I used to buy them every year. I might buy them every 2 years now. I'm not buying the new one this year. Like fucking. Even now, they're trying to get into Madden where you got to pay to get fucking
the
Hall of Fame. Yeah, cards and stuff for your ultimate team. It's a joke, and it's just like I can't, And again, they're really going after kids who are too stupid to realize how shitty this is. But it's no different than casinos, man. You're not getting one over on them. Like, oh, it's such a great deal. No, they're trying to fuck you. And I just love the backlash. All the memes that are coming out of this. It's fucking hilarious. I hope EA burns to the ground.
Oh, I hope so too.
They fuck you with the microtransactions. We need to get Joe Pesci to record that for us.
That'd be awesome.
You're not going to go back and take back the fucking game, so they fuck you with the microtransactions.
I love... Dude, real quick, Dion, the other night, before the Goonies commentary, Kendo and I were talking about how much we have a new love for Richard Donner.
Uh-huh.
And then last night when we recorded our Patreon bonus video, which will be out on Saturday, by the way, folks, so you can listen to what it's like to be World Class Bullshitter Patreon and hang out with us. We discovered that Richard Donner directed some of our favorite episodes, or my favorite episode of The Twilight Zone. So
What?
Richard Donner's he directed the one where William Shatner's on the airplane.
Oh my God,
fucking
no!
way.
That's Richard Donner.
Yep. Oh my God. Is he our
The man
favorite
can't
director
do
right
wrong.
now? Is he our favorite director?
He's officially World Class Bullshitter's favorite director.
Yep.
He is
Saint
a world class
Richard
bullshitter. Congratulations there, Mr. Donner. You are a world class bullshitter. We love you.
Your certificate will be in the mail.
Along with your
I would actually make him one if we could find his mailing address for his office or something.
Listeners, if you could find the address for Richard Donner and just post it in the comments, that'd be great.
Yeah, we're just going to mail him a letter of thank you.
Yeah.
And a picture of us dressed as the Goonies.
Yeah. We'll
Which,
sign
by
it.
the way, we'll hit Patreon
nice
next
glossy.
week, our Goonies commentary. So if you're a big fan of the Goonies, we review the Goonies as well as the music video.
God.
Goddamn right we did.
Fucking music video.
Jeez.
So let's get into something a little more fun, Dion. The Infinity War
Ooh.
trailer date.
Oh, fuck.
So, the long-awaited first trailer for Avengers Infinity War is expected to premiere in early December, according to the latest report. This comes from Screen Rant, by the way. Directed by Captain America Civil War duo Joe and Anthony Russo, Phase 3's massive ensemble piece is billed as the culmination of the entire Marvel Cinematic Universe to date, wrapping up the last decade of storytelling. Whenever a film of this magnitude is on the horizon, the release of a theatrical preview, yet alone the movie itself, is a major event fans eagerly are looking forward to. Marvel started to rev up the Infinity War hype train over the summer when they showed a sizzle reel at the D23 Expo in San Diego and the San Diego Comic-Con, but they've yet to reveal anything to the general public. Kevin Feige promised viewers would get to see something by year's end, and the unveiling of what presumably are leaked images from the trailers seem to confirm it is on the horizon. Now fans know just how much longer they have to wait. So are you pumped?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I thought they were going to do it for Star Wars, personally, but I guess, earlier than that's fine, too.
Speaking of which, Star Wars, this is how you build for a movie. Justice League, that's how you build. You don't wait till fucking 3 months before the movie's coming out to release a trailer. You fucking do it. Fuck, what's this? 7 months before the movie's coming out?
Yeah.
I mean, God, seriously, are you guys... Warner Brothers, Disney, come the fuck on. Get your shit together. Okay, you did it for Marvel. Why don't you do it for Star Wars? What the fuck? What bizarre world am I living in?
A world where Star Wars is garbage, and Marvel's still all right. Even after the mild reception I had for Thor Ragnarok, I'm still excited. I'm still on the Marvel train.
Oh,
But my last stop will be the final Avengers movie. By the way, that one listener that keeps telling us Infinity War is not the name of the second movie, we know, but since they have originally it was titled Infinity Wars Part 1 and 2, and there's no official confirmation on the second movie's name, so we're just going to keep referring to it as that until an official title drops. So whatever you read about it being called Infinity Gauntlet, or whatever bullshit you thought Zoe Saldana said, it doesn't matter. We'll wait for the official release.
Yeah, they can say whatever the hell they want. It hasn't been confirmed by anybody yet, so we don't fucking know.
It could be like Max Rebo Part 2 something. We're still going to call it Infinity
War.
I'm
still going to call it Infinity Wars Part 2 Electric Boogaloo. That's what I'm going to call it.
I want to see a breakdancing Thanos challenge Drax. Drop
If you want it done, you gotta do it yourself. Hit the beat, DJ.
Bane from the Dark Knight as the fucking DJ.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
The ultimate cross promotion.
If that was really the way they went, I'd be like, kudos, Marvel. That's the way to go out. That's the way you go out. Just fucking crazy bullshit. I'm all right with that.
Oh, I would be too. I'd be beyond happy.
Oh man.
So let's talk about a trailer that we actually have seen. So, yesterday, the teaser for Deadpool 2 hit, and I thought it was an incredible parody of the Bob Ross television show. But before I ask you guys what you think, I just want to say that I had given up on Deadpool. The hype for the first one died down. I enjoyed the movie, but this trailer, this teaser, whatever you want to call it, has me excited for a movie. So take it away, guys.
Motherfucking told you. I can't wait. I thought the trailer was hilarious. You know, especially even down to the whole beat the devil out of it thing was great.
Well, no, and he's wearing his stuff on top of his costume. Even he's got the fucking Bob Ross wig on top of his fucking costume, and he's got the colors like Soylent Green, Memian Black, like Box Office
Red
Gold, Doc Brown.
Yeah.
Yellow Snow. That was my favorite one. We're gonna use some of this Yellow Snow. Okay. And he's even doing like the accent.
Yeah, he's like every time you see the picture, it fucking changes, man. Oh God.
See, as soon as that trailer started rolling and it was him dressed as Bob Ross, I'm like, I'm sold. I want my tickets right now.
Yeah, I mean, I was like, yep, I'm there.
Yep. IMAX pre-order tonight.
This is clever marketing. This is how you sell a movie to me in the year 2017. Show me something unique.
Also, I wonder, how much of this is Ryan Reynolds doing this, and how much of this is just a studio?
It's a lot. A lot of it's got to be him, especially because he's been lobbying for Deadpool for fucking years. I think at this point they're probably just like, "What are your ideas? Oh, we like it. We'll do something along with this." And he's like, "Cool," and they just keep rolling with it. So I dig it.
Yeah.
I was in public when I first saw it, so I couldn't laugh. But I was at the gym, and I was like, oh my god, this is incredible. They had the real Bob Ross music and everything.
I know.
The best part, too, is
your brush dry and your pants wet, or whatever it said.
Yes.
I do love the crazy-ass Thanksgiving picture that he has at the end. It's I want that poster. I want that as a poster on my wall.
No, the best part is when he's talking or whatever, and the screen shifts, and it's like that red Deadpool smudge on it, and he fucking jumps and drops the goddamn board.
Yeah,
yeah, that was the best part. He's like,
just beat it out. Beat it off. Just beat it off. Beat it like it owes you money.
Beat it like it owes you money.
That was probably if we count that as a real movie trailer, I'd say that's the best movie trailer of the year, hands down. I haven't seen a better one.
Fuck yeah.
It's probably one of the best movie trailers I've ever seen in my life.
It's up there for me. I would have to... I think some of the other Deadpool stuff was just as funny, but the novelty of this one really gets me.
Yeah, dude, it's... Oh, God. It's ridiculous.
Listeners, if you haven't seen it, go watch it.
What are you doing? Pause.
Stop what you're doing. Stop listening to the show. Pause. Now go watch the trailer. We'll wait. It's like 2 minutes. We'll wait.
Yeah, we'll wait. Don't worry.
While we're waiting, let's talk about the worst trailer I've seen all year.
Oh,
Dwayne Johnson in Rampage.
Oh my God.
I saw the fucking... I saw the poster, and I specifically told myself, I'm not going to watch this trailer until I hear how fucking horrible it is.
Oh, God, I have to watch it right now.
Dude, you watch it. I'll tell you this. It was so bad, I had to tweet The Rock.
Oh, you had to tweet The Rock?
I tweeted The Rock and told him how bad it looked. He's never going to see it, but still. I never tweet celebrities.
Is it Rampage, like the video game on NES?
Yes.
Game?
Yes, dude.
Yes.
They're turning that into a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With
retarded.
George, Liz, and Crocodile Man.
That's just dumb.
Now, I wouldn't mind a new Rampage game.
Oh, no,
but
definitely not. I loved that
movie.
game as a kid.
Yeah,
it was very repetitive.
An online Rampage where you can play with your friends and destroy a city. That would be fun.
I mean, it gets repetitive after a while, but my friend and I on Nintendo when we were in elementary school, we played it through day 300 or some crazy shit like that. We sat there all afternoon just annihilating every fucking city in America. It was a great time.
I think my friend had it on the N64.
Yeah, I think there was a Rampage 64. I never played that one.
I enjoyed all the 64, well, not every 64 game, but I liked Mario 64 and Mario Kart 64 and all those games. I miss that system so much.
Yeah, go get a new one.
I still have mine.
Well, then start playing it again.
I do. It just looks like shit on my TV.
If you want an old tube TV, I can get you one.
Oh, I have like 3 of them, but they're just stupid.
Oh.
What I'll do is I'll go out, and I'll just stay here, and I'll just download an emulator and a ROM and play it on my TV in high def.
Well, that's going to make Reality's Frank blow his gasket. He's one of those fucking hipster dorks that, you got to play original or else you're not cool. Fuck you, Frank.
But doesn't he live in a van down by the river? His opinion doesn't really bother me. We love you, by the way, Frank.
I don't.
Rampage World Tour is what the game was called on the N64.
Yeah.
You can get it for $23.47 new in box.
I might have to do that.
Movie shirt isn't going to be going on any world tours, I'll tell you that.
No.
Dude, that looked so fucking dumb. Like, I never, like, talked to myself during a movie trailer, but I actually stopped because I was watching it on my phone, and I was like, this looks terrible. It was one of the dumbest fucking trailers I've ever seen.
What the fuck, Rock?
It's like he's not even reading the scripts anymore. It's almost like it's like his agent goes, "Listen, how many times do I have to tell you? Don't send us a summary. Just send us the fucking offer. Just do it."
Yeah. No, you're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. Because it's like, all right, it's like the script, but like on a post note, like the amount of money he's gonna make. Like there's a tiny contract in the post note right there. It's like here's the script.
$23 million. I'll sign it. You know what you're playing? I don't care. It's about a giant gorilla. I love King Kong. It'll be just as good. Nope, Rock, just fuck it. He signs it. The Rock.
Yep. Well,
okay, now what am I making? You, sir, are a scientist. Okay. First off, The Rock ain't that smart. Sorry. So, secondly, you're going to talk to a gorilla, a giant 7-foot-tall white gorilla. Okay? I'm in. A meteorite or some weird gas is going to land on the ground, and it's going to make it grow giant. And you're going to try to protect this thing. Okay. Then across the world, a 40-foot wolf breaks free. And Jeffrey Dean Morgan is going to try to stop the wolf.
No, dude, Javier Bardem Morgan, come on.
Javier Bardem Morgan is going to try to stop this wolf while Mr. Sofia Vergara is down on the ground trying to fight it.
Oh, God.
And then the movie's going to culminate just like your movie San Andreas, where the world's going to get destroyed and there's a giant crocodile. And then The Rock looks at himself in the mirror and realizes he made a mistake. Then he looks down at that Post-it note for $23 million, and he realizes he made the right decision. So
he's like, listen up, jabroni. Do you want to make a movie with a great one or not?
Does The Rock make mistakes? You're damn right The Rock makes mistakes. But does he come back stronger than ever? I don't know, dude. Just make Fast and Furious 9 and get it over with.
You mean to tell me you actually think The Rock read the script? Well, it doesn't matter what you think. I've already signed on the dotted line.
The Rock didn't sell out. He just got a hand up. What'd you say?
It's going to lay the smack down on the box office's candy ass.
Yeah, I think it's going to lay the smack down on The Rock's drawing ability at the box office. It'll do huge in China, but in America, we're going to look at The Rock as like a poor man's Bruce Willis circa like 2002.
Yeah, but they'll keep making money. Our movies, because in China there's like a shitload more of them than us, so it still makes money.
Yeah, but the yen is not as powerful as the dollar. Let's be honest.
I thought that was Japan that had the yen.
Okay,
both
then
yen.
It's the I forget.
No, they're both yen.
Oh, okay.
There's the Chinese. I'm pretty sure it's the Chinese yen and the Japanese yen is different.
Whatever. It's all monopoly money as far as I'm concerned.
It doesn't affect us.
Yeah, because I mean, I just watched it. As soon as it started, he was a scientist like doing sign language with the gorilla. I was like, "You're not Jane Goodall. Don't fucking do that. Don't."
He's
don't
Dwayne Goodall.
Dwayne Goodall.
Yeah, Dwayne Goodall.
It's like don't do that. I don't believe that for a fucking second. Like I don't care. And then like did
the franchise become Mighty Jabroni Young?
No. I would have given it credit if he had like found one of the rocks and like go put it. He's like, all right, my turn, and then like sniff the gas and become like giant naked rock like running through the streets like kicking the gorilla and the wolf's ass. I would have been like, all right, it's dumb. I'll watch it. It's fine. But that didn't even happen. It didn't happen that way.
Oh, this is a horrible
fucking
idea.
Bust out his old theme song for these shitty movies.
What he needs to do is he needs to not make a movie for about 2 or 3 years, like work on his art or his poetry or I don't fucking know, his stage, his like his Shakespeare, whatever bullshit he says, and then write it, like come out with a very dramatic movie, come out with something that actually shows he has range and shit like that. quit doing these like quickie action movies that have no replayability, that may make some of their money back at the box office and not all of it, because you're gonna lose your pull. You're gonna lose to where people are just gonna be like, nobody cares that you've done a bunch of shitty movies and only maybe 2 or 3 of them are rewatchable.
Come back to Wrestling Rock.
You can't afford a room at the SmackDown Hotel waiting 3 years to make a movie. You got to get out there. You got to make as many shitty movies as you possibly can, cash all those fucking checks, and then at the end of your career, when people are like, it's not the 80s anymore, this whole Sylvester Stallone, Arnold Schwarzenegger thing doesn't work anymore, Rock, you can say, bitch, none of those checks bounced.
Yeah,
that's
how many other movie stars do you know of that were able to light their own name with a flamethrower at Sports Entertainment's wildest ride of the spring, or whatever the hell they call it this time?
You mean Spring Break?
Yeah,
last year's WrestleMania.
Yeah,
Spring Break.
God, fuck that movie.
The Rock is on Spring Break. That's what we just cracked the code. He's on Spring Break. That's why he keeps making these shitty movies. He's like, you know what? I got a cast on. Fuck that shit. I'll flex out the cast.
Oh God, that was terrible.
He goes, oh, you know what? Oh, am I the Tooth Fairy? You bet your goddamn ass I'm the Tooth Fairy, bitch. I'm the Rock. Oh, do I talk to giant gorillas and protect them from mankind? You bet your ass, jabroni, I protect goddamn gorillas now.
Mankind wasn't a threat to anybody. The Rock beat him soundly.
With a chair and head.
Sorry, that was a shit wrestling joke for the 4 people that listened to the show that get it.
Oh, that's good. That was
I'll
really
allow it.
Sub count's going down. These guys are talking about wrestling. Wrestling's for queers. I want to hear more about Star Wars.
All right, here you go. Star Wars. There you go. Back to the Rock.
All right, count just went back up. I'm watching it in real time.
Wait, so the other question I have with Rampage coming out, does that make him the people's chimp?
Boo! That's a shitty joke, and you should feel bad. Dion, my concern is, okay, so he's got Jumanji coming out in like 3 weeks.
Also, don't forget Baywatch came out this year as well.
True.
I tried to forget it. I paid to see that shit.
Yes,
fuck you.
So did I.
Everyone in that movie.
Shitty movies.
Dude, the last good thing The Rock did was probably Pain and Gain, and that was 4 years ago.
Pain and Gain, was that
Mark Wahlberg?
Oh shit! Yeah, that was
Anthony
that was a dramatic role for him. Yeah, but to me, that's not really rewatchable. Rewatchable is like Walking Tall.
Yeah, Walking Tall, The Rundown.
The Rundown, definitely. Definitely.
I even liked that movie. He was in Snitch.
I don't think I watched that one.
You'd like it. It's a dramatic one, but there's some action, and The Rock has made good movies, but he's never made a great movie.
No.
I think the thing he'll best be known for is his wrestling career and the fact that he crossed over to being in movies, but his movies are all just kind of forgettable. Scorpion King, no one talks about that anymore, but people still talk about Conan the Barbarian.
I forgot about that.
Listen, I love the new Conan the Barbarian, goddammit. And Hercules wasn't bad either.
I forgot he was even in that movie.
That was a good movie.
I watched WrestleMania 30's opening the other day, and they were like, yeah, Hercules himself. I went, oh yeah, The Rock was in that movie. Didn't see it.
I guess that does kind of prove the point. Anyway, what I'm saying is, it's The Rock. And I feel like The Rock is trying to do what Samuel Jackson does, but The Rock keeps forgetting that Samuel Jackson was nominated for a fucking Oscar. And it's like, he can do that, buddy. He's Samuel Jackson. You, albeit famous and very charismatic, you can't be making these shitty movies, buddy. Especially now that you're gonna have 3 bad. Like, I think we can all agree, Jumanji's gonna suck dick.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna be a big dick with Kevin Hart on the shaft, just yelling the whole time, and then people are gonna walk out of that movie and be like, "Damn, that was kind of bad. What do we have to look forward to next? Oh, Rampage." And they're gonna say, "I'm not gonna go see that shit."
I don't think Rampage has the name recognition that the people would like.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
It's clearly banking on The Rock, like 100%, trying to be like, we'll put him on the cover, and people will come see this movie. It's like, right, but it's not about anything.
Yeah,
what the fuck?
It's like the movie Battleship. You're banking on the name of a game that we used to play as kids. Like I remember Rampage in the arcade. It used to cost $0.25 to play. It was a lot of fun, but I don't want to watch it as a fucking movie.
No, I'd rather play the game.
Yeah. You know, I remember.
I don't want to do either anymore.
Oh God, I remember they had him for the Spy Hunter movie, and that fucking fell through. That anywhere.
But he was in the game. Remember that?
Yeah. And the game was supposed to be like the precursor to the movie, and like that, once again, like just fell through. And I was like, come on. That would have been like that. That would have been a movie I would have liked to see with him in it. That would have been fun. But nope.
Back when he was actually exciting.
Yeah.
Yep. I don't know. I don't want people to think I dislike The Rock because I do have a fucking shelf of all of his merchandise behind me.
No, you're just protective of him. There's a difference.
I'm disappointed in
Jeff,
anything.
I'm just gonna let you know, man. It's disappointing, but tomorrow at 4 a.m. he'll still wake up clanging and banging. 75,000 calories worth of buffalo and egg whites throughout the whole day, and then he's gonna do some more clanging and banging and. Next thing you know, it's everything's gonna be all right. We'll be at WrestleMania. The Rock will show up. Everything's gonna be good.
Well, I'll be up at whenever after this podcast. I'll go clanging and banging for a little bit, and then I got to get ready for the Justice League. Ugh.
God damn! Don't remind me of that shit.
I'm gonna watch it at some point.
Yeah, I think we'll get see that tomorrow afternoon.
So I guess after everyone sees it, we'll get back together and record something about it. Fuck.
I'm going to the theater that sells beer. I'll tell you that shit right fucking now.
Me too.
No.
Just sneak a flask in.
Yeah, but I say you guys need to start buying a flask and sneaking that shit in. Like that needs to start being a thing.
Dude, seriously, cargo pants and a hoodie will get you so far into getting free alcohol in the theater or sneaking in. You do like I do. You got a flask in the one pocket. You got a beer in the other side pocket. Each pocket of the hoodie or a pouch, you put a couple beers in there. You stick a couple in the hood. You go right in. And you got like a 6-pack and a flask to get you through any movie.
You are an alcoholic, and you need to teach me your ways.
Or
I just know how to sneak beer in.
or better yet, in some of the pouches in the pockets, you stick some fucking Taco Bell.
Yeah, but then
I'm already getting fucked up the ass watching the movie. I'm not going to shit myself watching the movie.
Okay, fine. Okay. Steak and shake then. Okay, steak and shake.
Ew! You went from shit to shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like there's no step. That's a lateral step. No one went forward in this equation.
I mean, none of us could pull this off. But another good trick that I used to do when I was younger, you'd get like one of those computer bag things that aren't real big, and you would like put it down the front of your shirt with a strap over your neck, and then you could put shit in there, and it just looks like you're a fat fucker going to see the movie.
I've snuck Chipotle in my pants.
There you go,
when I went to see Paranormal Activity 3.
Whenever you pop a beer can, though, in a movie theater, a lot of times you get weird looks, because when I saw Borat, I snuck in pretty much a 12-pack between me and Lunchbox, and we were sitting there, and like every time like something was going on, you'd hear, and you'd see all these people like looking around like, what? There should be a carbonated beverage being opened.
I was only 18 at the time, so I wasn't old enough to drink. But here's a funny story about Borat. We went to see it, Dan, Douche Canoe, and myself. They wouldn't sell Dan a ticket, so Dan sat in the lobby for 2 hours.
Oh.
Whoa.
Jeez.
He didn't even go see another movie. He just sat there by himself like a
dog?
wiener.
Like a loyal
Like
dog?
a Unabomber?
Like a Unabomber?
Like Ted Kaczynski himself. Shitty beard and all. I'm out in the woods! Real quick, before we go on to our next segment, you were talking about Taco Bell. Did I tell you I got an apology card from them in the mail?
No.
Yeah. Right here. I'll pull it out. You can hear me open it. It says, "The best for my best. We messed up. Thanks for letting us make it up to you. See you soon. Love, Taco Bell." And I got a coupon for a free item of my choice.
Ooh, that's why you got to go buy the most expensive thing. All $3 worth of it.
Yeah. I want a steak chalupa supreme.
Yeah.
Extra supreme.
That'd be $2.79.
No, it won't be. No, here's my coupon, bitch. All right, sir. Well, that's it. Yeah! I demand satisfaction.
Just go ask for shit that they don't have anymore. Be like, can I get an order of Pintos and cheese?
I want a tender, crisp bacon cheddar ranch. Sir, that's at Burger King. I demand satisfaction. Get me one with this coupon.
I beat the system!
I'd like 3 Doritos. Sir, we haven't made Doritos since 2004. Well,
you're going to make them now. You're going to make them right fucking now.
You better start figuring it out.
This is Trump's America. Anything is possible. Make it happen right the fuck now.
Because I ain't going nowhere, and neither are you for at least another 6 hours. So I want my Doritos.
Go dust off the
I don't have a life. Joke's on you, asshole.
Go dust off the recipe. Go call corporate and tell them to email it to you. Let's do this shit now.
Sir, there's someone here complaining about an Enchilito. Just make him his Enchilito and send him on his way.
Just make a really skinny burrito and just pour taco sauce on it. He'll never know.
Or we should stop talking about food because it's making me hungry. All right, so Dion, I don't know if you got to see this news because it just kind of popped up right before, right around dinner time, so before we started the show. Jake Gyllenhaal is rumored to be playing Batman. Fuck. So this came from probably IGN or Screen Rant. I don't know. I take all my articles from those sites because fuck them, that's why. A new rumor indicates that Jake Gyllenhaal may be once again in contention for the role of Batman if Ben Affleck steps down. And this one isn't surprising, given that we've heard similar, and more on this shortly, conflicting reports and rumors about Affleck's future as the Caped Crusader. Okay. So, Jake Gyllenhaal almost played Spider-Man once, so I guess it's about time that he gets his chance.
Again.
Yeah, he was actually going to take over for Tobey Maguire in Spider-Man 2 because Tobey Maguire got injured.
Yeah, I mean he seems like a real small guy. I don't know if that's going to read well, and I don't know, he doesn't look the part, or I've never seen him act that part either. He doesn't read that way to me at all. He doesn't read Bruce Wayne.
I was thinking the same thing. When I see Jake Gyllenhaal, I don't think superhero. I think dorky guy.
Yeah, I think Donnie Darko is what I think.
Well, Jake Gyllenhaal's 5'11".
Okay.
And Michael Keaton, I think, shorter than that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but he wore those tall boots.
Those were just Nikes.
Well, they need to quit like fucking booming up and like shooting down at him. That's what they
Michael Keaton was 5'9". Christian Bale, Val Kilmer, both 6 feet tall.
Okay.
I don't know why it's telling me the height of Liev Schreiber and Edward Norton.
That's a good question.
All I can say is it's not too late to bring back Christian Bale. He'll say yes. Just ask him, people.
Very nice.
I know, seriously. He said that he's interested.
Bring back Michael Keaton. Hell, he can still act. He did a good job as Vulture.
Shit, he should be the new Alfred.
Batman Beyond.
Dude, don't tell me that you don't want to see a Batman Beyond movie, because just thinking about it's getting me excited.
Listen, I do, and make Michael Keaton old Bruce Wayne. Holy shit.
Yeah. You're preaching to the choir on this one. I'm already there. He sold me.
Could always bring back Clooney.
Jake Gyllenhaal 15 years ago could have played Terry McGinnis, but it's not 15 years ago.
Shit, it ain't now, motherfucker. Like I said, Tobey Maguire has made some really great movies. Tobey Maguire, god damn it.
Yeah, Seabiscuit was a tour de force. What are you talking about?
Hey, that was actually
fucking Jake Gyllenhaal. Jake Gyllenhaal. I like him a lot as an actor, but as Batman, Nick already said. But the other thing about it too is, can he command the fucking scene as Batman? I get you can pretty much make anybody look like Batman. You put him in a suit, but outside of doing some voice bullshit, there's nothing about him that makes me. This dude could kick my ass. Like, damn, I don't want to see that. Plus, he's great at playing weird people, like Nightcrawler. He was awesome in Nightcrawler.
I love that movie so much.
That's what I see him as. I see him as playing the weird, unassuming dude who is more quirky than silently intimidating. And I don't think that he would pull off Batman very well.
No, he's not. He doesn't have that. Yeah, I agree with you. He's a good actor, but not in the form of being Batman.
I just don't know why we're having so much drama around this. What? I don't care, but I wonder what went so wrong for Ben Affleck that he had to quit.
Beer drinking.
Yeah, I mean, it could be that. It could be the fact that maybe he's unruly and he's like, he wanted control, because I remember hearing that he wrote his own Batman movie. Maybe they were like, yeah, that's cool, man. We'll take it to corporate and we'll see what happens. Yeah, can't say anything right now, man. but it looks good. It looks good. Wow, it's 300 pages. Holy shit! All right, man. We'll take it to the higher up, see what happens, and then they just shredded the fucking thing.
I feel like Ben Affleck needs Dion and I to become his friends. We can party with him, but we can also get him back on the right track. Ben, if you need two dudes that can party as hard as you, but will help you back on the right track.
You know what's gonna happen, right? Ben Affleck's gonna make a stellar recovery. You two are gonna be coke and sex addicts immediately. Because what's gonna happen is he's gonna be like, man, that bitch is so fucking hot. I don't want to fuck that way. She's like, no, I'm gonna fuck her right now. Send you pictures of it, and you're not gonna want to do it ever again. And then like he's gonna get cocaine. And he's like, man, I want some coke right now. He's like, no, I'm gonna do coke right in front of you, and you're never gonna want to do it ever again. You guys will become coke and sex addicts immediately.
You're not deterring me from my plan one bit whatsoever.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing either. I'm just saying it's going to happen. You know
what's going to happen is I'm going to fucking come to you in Atlanta and turn you into a coke and sex addict.
And I'm okay
Our movies
with that.
are just going to be like recovery allegories.
And I'm okay with that. That's fine. I can use some more excitement in my life. It's okay.
Yeah. Kendo, you're invited too.
It's not really, the way I look at it, it's not really an addiction if you don't want to stop.
So. I just really enjoy fucking hookers and blowing out my nasal cavities with cocaine.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. Just the banging the random broads thing. I mean that I'm
fine. You can put it on your gums and get the same effect.
Yeah, but then it'll fuck up your gums, and you only get one set of teeth, Wyatt. Or take care of them.
With the kind of money we'll be able to blow on cocaine, you can buy more a new set of teeth. Denzel Washington did it.
Yeah, that's true. So. Or I could just use the cocaine to exchange for more hookers.
Ooh.
I'll trade you my hooker for your cocaine.
There we go, see? Barter system, baby.
World-class bullshitters bartering system. We love it.
1 gram is worth 3 hookers.
Oh, jeez.
I don't know, man.
What kind of shit do you have? How pure is that shit, damn it?
I don't know. I've never done coke.
I watch a lot of Miami Vice, so I feel like I'm the expert on this.
It's the only way you're going to find an expertise on this show when it comes to narcotics is what we've seen on TV.
I'll just call Dustin. So, Dustin, what's a good deal for some coke? A hooker? Yes. Okay.
Jeff's the coke expert because he's seen a lot of Miami Vice. I'm the meth expert because I live in the county that's like famous for producing the most of it.
We could also ask Phil because I feel like he knows the going rate for a good hooker.
I think that's fair. That is more than
fair.
The funny thing is, those guys will be super dedicated to the podcast. They're like, you guys are famous. You hang out with Ben Affleck, do cocaine, and sleep with hookers all day? Yeah? Fuck, can I get back on the show? Well, you were gone for 8 weeks in a row. I don't know if I can trust you at this point.
That's enough.
You get fired.
Oh, God.
If you can keep your dick hard for 8 weeks straight and have sex with this nasty hooker, you're back in. You're back in.
Get the
All
fuck
I
in
ask is that
the
you give 110% from here on out.
Oh, man.
Some tantric sex like fucking Sting.
I'm into that, I think. I don't know. I've never tried it. Okay, so let's end my segment of news with a down note, guys. The Justice League.
Oh, come on. Why are you doing this to me right now?
So it's sitting at, what, a 43% on Rotten Tomatoes right now?
Oh, God, I don't know. Let me check.
I have to get a fresh update.
It's not very fresh, if you ask me.
This makes me so fucking happy because we fucking told them so. Oh, I can't. Oh, I want Monday to come just so I can see.
All right. As of right now, as of this very moment, 9:50 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, it is 36%.
Oh, whoa! It dropped 10 more percent. Goddamn!
Wow! It's almost a Suicide Squad.
This is the happiest day of my career as a bullshitter.
Yeah, as of right now, it's 36%.
Can it get to 20?
I don't know. We can try.
Wait till we become an accredited, whatchamacallit, an accredited review outlet. We will fucking cause so many great movies to drop in points just because.
It has an 8 out of 10 on IMDb.
I almost... Go ahead, Kendall. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was going to say, it has an 8 out of 10 on IMDb.
Of course it does. Of course it fucking
does.
Yeah,
I'm looking at the rating right now. It's IMDb and Rotten Tomatoes. IMDb, it's like 4 out of 5 stars.
Yeah, because when we were talking about it yesterday or the day before, and the news came out about the fucking embargo on Rotten Tomatoes, where they weren't allowed to release the reviews or the rating on it until midnight this morning. I found the Metacritic one that came out, and it was like 51%, and I looked at IMDb, and it was at like 8.5.
Well, I'm looking. Yeah, I'm looking at the Metascore for Metacritic on IMDb, and it's 49 as of right now.
Yeah, so it's gone down too.
Yeah, but
I thought I was gonna like this movie, but no.
Dude, I love it so fucking much. I mean, especially, they were all, DC, Wonder Woman saved DC. I was like, nah, bitches, y'all got one more movie to go. Don't be counting your chickens before they hatched. And all those motherfuckers were stillborn. And it makes me so...
Oh, God! Oh, God!
Oh, my God. Fucking DC. They tried their heart. Oh, we've got Ben Affleck, Henry Cavill. Hey, remember that cartoon you guys loved, Batman Superman Adventures? Fuck that. We made it Batman vs. Superman. We showed you the ending before you even saw the goddamn movie. We had Suicide Squad, and then we shat all over you. We pissed on you like R. Kelly. Oh, wait. Oh, here's Wonder Woman. It's a great movie. Oh, fuck that shit. We're going to release the goddamn movie and have 2 origin stories in the motherfucker, plus backgrounds that you don't give a shit about. Love it. Fucking love it.
That needs to go on the back of the Blu-ray box.
Yeah, that whole rant, that entire rant.
Yeah, like there's no description of the film. It just says Justice League, and then it's that, and it says love it, fucking love it, Dion Green, world class bullshit.
Justice League. It's like
1 out of 10.
More chickens.
That's gonna go on your daily calendar.
Oh, I hope so. I can't. Don't get me wrong. Punching Zack Snyder in the face repeatedly until he goes to sleep is still at the top of my bucket list right now. But I just want him to be sitting at home and he's like, damn, it's been a tough year. Oh, honey, I'm glad that we at least have. Oh shit, it's at 36%, babe. God, I'm fucking done. And there's me and outside of his window, knock on his window, being like, I fucking told you, bitch. I imagine it's like Watchmen when New York gets blown up and fucking Dr. Manhattan's like, I did this. That's how I imagine Zack Snyder's realizing this right now. I want it to be Monday morning when they say, oh, it's $300 million below what the estimation of what it was going to be.
Good
or some
God.
Crazy shit like that, and you're going to see Zack Snyder on his porch, and it's going to be raining, and he's going to be like, I did this. I'm going to be like, yeah, you did, bitch. Yeah, you did.
Thanks, Zach. You ruined an entire fucking franchise with your stupidity.
Oh, God. Well, okay, so far what I'm getting on Box Office Mojo, and this is, like, really early, obviously, because it's Thursday. Domestic is not available. Foreign is 8.5 million. But this is just, an estimation, so we don't know anything as of now.
The movie's not going to bomb financially, I don't think, but it's definitely not going to get a sequel.
Who said the movie was going to be... The movie cost $300 million because, like, the reshoots, like, cost so much more money.
It's probably one of those things, like, that's just what they're declaring the budget was, so that way they might be able to come away with a win. It's kind of like when Ghostbusters only declared that their budget was $150 million, but with all the shit and the advertising, everything's like, it's probably double that.
Well, I can't remember who it was, but shortly after the movie, of course, failed, they said that they at least lost $70 million. It wasn't until, and obviously, everyone's like, they definitely lost more than that based on all the shit that they pulled and all the money they spent advertising and all that bullshit. I think, and the tip of the spear was John Carter because they put so much in that movie. They did a horrible job promoting it. And they were like, yeah, we lost $250 million on this fucking movie. I can't begin to imagine the total amount of money that Warner Brothers, especially with all the fucking the cups, the cereal, the commercial that they've been playing to get onto college football. You have they fucking paid money to have Jason Momoa, Gay Flash, whatever that kid's name, and fucking the dude playing Cyborg. What's his name? Ezra, whatever his name is. I can't remember.
Ezra
what his
Miller,
name is.
I think.
Yeah.
They had them sit down to watch some part of a college football game, I think. And there's no way in fucking hell that this movie didn't at least spend $200 million advertising this shit.
Ooh, damn.
I based on everything that we've been seeing about it in the last month, oh my God, for this shit to come out at 36% on a fucking Thursday night, oh my God, I can't, I'm so happy right now. I got a chubby just thinking about what it's going to be a month from now.
No. Imagine the numbers Monday. The numbers Monday is what it's going to be about.
Yeah, because I'm looking at the Rotten Tomato, like the aggregate thing here of like the DC universe films on like the Rotten Tomatoes Metacritic thing. Metacritic right now, like we said, it was on 47 out of 44 reviews, and they average about 49 reviews on Metacritic per film. Rotten Tomatoes looks like it's averaging around 330, 340 reviews, and Justice League has only pulled in 179. So they've only about half the reviewers come in on their Rotten Tomatoes deal. And if it debuted at 43 when the embargo was listed, and it's already dropped 7 points, just based on that, they could drop another set. We're talking it could get down to Dawn of Justice territory.
Oh, jeez.
What is Dawn of Justice?
27% out of 372.
Is that higher than Suicide Squad?
Suicide Squad sits at 26% with 323 reviewers. So,
well, Suicide Squad's unwatchable. I'm morbidly curious to see Justice League. Like, there's a reason, folks, that we didn't review the Justice League tonight, because our show will probably get more views if we talked about Star Wars and good shit. You know, I think the last hour has been pretty solid in content. We haven't really dropped the ball. Justice League would just be like 2 hours of us going, Jesus Christ, it was so Zack Snyder, it was gray, it was in slow motion, it was dumb. Aquaman outed Batman's secret identity in the beginning of the fucking movie.
It would be like the time we went to go see It Comes at Night, and we had to call Dan and be like, it's so bad. Help us tell everybody how bad it is.
The DCEU is averaging 47% on Rotten Tomatoes right now. Ooh. All their movies. Jeez. Man of Steel 55, Batman vs. Superman's 27, Suicide Squad 26, Wonder Woman 92, and Justice League 36.
Jeez.
Wonder Woman.
Go ahead.
Didn't. I was gonna say Wonder Woman didn't save it.
No, and it was a good movie. We watched it the other day. It was the first time I saw it. I enjoyed it.
But again, I said this on the Facebook page. We talked about this after we went and watched it. Was Wonder Woman good? Yes, I've said this multiple times. Everyone that loves our show knows that I said this. But your response to Man of Steel, to fucking Batman vs Superman, to fucking Suicide Squad was to put out, stylistically wise and story wise, an okay movie. So you started a franchise 3-4 movies deep, and the best you could come up with was a good movie right before your major release. There was no other way this could have gone. Nothing. No other way this could have gone. You waited 4 movies deep to right the ship. And that's what's so satisfying about this, right? Because fucking Warner Brothers they were fucking sure. We got Ben Affleck, we got Will Smith, we got that motherfucker that played RoboCop, whatever. We got motherfucking...
Wait, who played RoboCop? Joel Kinnaman?
Flag. Yeah, Joel Kinnaman, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I thought you were talking about for Justice League. I was like, wait, Peter Weller's in fucking Justice League?
Wait, Peter... Yeah, I was like, Peter... He's like the guy who played RoboCop. I was like, Peter Weller's in there?
Peter Weller played Batman
a curveball at you. I'm a world-class bullshitter, goddammit.
Yeah, this ain't no fucking amateur hour.
Goddamn right. Fucking... Warner Brothers they had so much blood in their dick. They were so sure they cracked the fucking Marvel code. It was crazy. It was fucking crazy. They from the beginning they're like, oh well, we're not gonna consult with Chris Nolan. We're not gonna use Christian Bale. They were so sure, and for them to have their magnum opus, and it's a fucking immediate. The movie didn't officially even come out until a couple hours ago, and it's already below fucking 40%. I just, I can't. I love it.
I love it. Down probably.
It's gonna get a lot it's gonna get a lot darker before the dawn on you bitches, and I'm loving every second.
The dawn of justice has already happened, Dion.
Years ago.
Well, it's the second dawn. It's the next dawn because there was already one dawn. Now there's the next one. So hopefully it'll be better.
Asian dawn, DAWN. Come on, Dion. You know that's
that was good. That was good. I'll give you that one. I'll allow it.
All right, cool. Anytime I make a Die Hard reference and you don't instantly respond, I'm like, God damn it. That was on point. Well, that's it for me. Dion, there is an article that you just found. I think you should read it since it literally came out within the last, 10 minutes?
Yes. For especially for us to be so, I guess, rightfully hard.
Breaking news.
We just covered. God damn it! I had a whole joke set up, but that was great. So I got two things for you. I got the article and I got the statement. We were given. DICE released a statement where they are canceling all microtransactions for Star Wars Battlefront 2. So,
yay!
What got me so excited? This is from Oscar Gibralson, general manager at DICE. As we approach the worldwide launch, it's clear that many of you feel there are still challenges in the design. We've heard the concerns about potentially giving players unfair advantages, and we've heard that this is overshadowing an otherwise great game. In bold letters, this was never our intention. Sorry we didn't get this right. Final paragraph. We hear you loud and clear, so we're turning off all in-game purchases. We will now spend more time listening, adjusting, balancing, and tuning. This means that the option to purchase crystals in the game is now offline, and all progression will be earned through gameplay. The ability to purchase crystals in-game will become available at a later date, only after we've made changes to the game. We'll share more details as we work through this. Oh my goodness, freaking gracious! I feel like the opening to Save It Private Ryan should be playing right now.
Those people. Doesn't somebody lose an arm?
Yeah, and right now it's motherfucking DICE. It's so great. So as far as
oh
damn,
the DICE
man. As far as the article, this is from IGN.com. Title of the article: EA takes Star Wars Battlefront 2 microtransactions offline. So we'll just read the beginning of it just so you guys get the gist of everything. As Star Wars Battlefront 2 launches, the ability to purchase crystals, the sequel's in-game currency for in-game microtransactions, is currently unavailable for players, and EA has confirmed that it has pulled microtransactions from the game temporarily. Hours ahead of the game's launch in North America and after its launch in other territories, EA has confirmed that crystals cannot be purchased any longer to use toward in-game crates, which include star cards, emotes, and other resources. Instead, all progression in multiplayer will be accomplished via gameplay. Crystals used for microtransactions will be re-implemented at a later date. And then they just go through the quotes. So, as far as we were saying that the only way to get them to listen, man, oh man, EA, you have stillborn your chickens, and you deserve it. You deserve it.
So, folks out there, world-class bullshitters fans, if you have a problem with any kind of entertainment, be it Disney with Star Wars or DC movies, you guys need to stop fucking bitching on the internet and get over your own egos. You need to come together and complain enough, and if you make it a thing, people will listen because they're afraid of their wallets being damaged. So that's how you do it. That's how you make the change. You just swallow your pride, you come together on common ground, and you just pound it into them. And you win. You win this one. You win the day. I'm still not buying the fucking game.
Yeah.
I know Phil's going to go out and get it like, well, they canceled the transactions. I think I'll pick it up. I'm like, dude, you just still got Mario Odyssey to play.
Well, he likes to have 23 games to play on all 8 of his consoles at any given time because it's Phil.
He might want to play it eventually.
And if this
happened, you could wait to buy it when it's cheaper.
And I hate to bring it, to kind of beat a dead horse with my wiener here, but fucking if this happened to EA, I can't wait for this to start happening in the movie studios. This shit is gonna be. It is a hell of a time to be alive, gentlemen. It is a hell of a time to be alive, and everybody, especially people who comment on our shit. Oh, you guys just complain about everything. You guys just rag on stuff. You know, it's gonna happen. Look at me now, bitch. Look at me now.
Yeah, and I kept hearing about people, returning stuff, getting their, getting refunds for all their games, and good for them who did that, because that sent the biggest message to EA. That said, you're not getting my fucking money, and they heard it loud and clear, obviously, and look what happened.
Well, it's a good thing.
Oh yeah, 100%. You know, I'm glad that it happened. I'm glad they've fixed the problem. I am worried they're going to sneak it in somewhere else at some point and just be like, oh yeah,
they will.
Oh yeah,
they'll just up the microtransactions on like FIFA and Madden. It's like, well, we're not going to make the $2,000 per month breather from Battlefront. Let's go ahead and milk the guys that will do it. Let's go ahead and dump it on Madden and on FIFA.
Listeners, if you're a video gamer, what you need to do is anytime they talk about microtransactions, just don't buy that game.
Yeah.
You got. Here's the thing: everything we hate about entertainment, we can make go away if we don't just. Oh, I'll buy it anyway, because you're the type of people that I bitch about with these movies. Oh, I hate the new Star Wars movie, but I'm gonna support it and buy this merchandise and do all this shit.
Well, also, you have to think about the guy who wants to talk about it on the water cooler at work and be like, oh yeah, it sucked, but I went to go watch it. I went on Thursday night at 7:00 and watched it. It blew ass. I'm like, don't do that, because you just spent like $30 on that fucking movie, maybe more, and to watch something that sucks. You knew it was gonna suck. You don't like it. You hate it, and you're still supporting it with your wallet. What the fuck is wrong with you?
The only defense I can say for us is that we have to do stuff for the show.
Yeah, that's our defense. We torture ourselves so you don't get tortured.
Yeah, like just listen to our reviews, and if it sounds like you're interested, hey, that is your prerogative. But we don't get to buy these tickets just because we're excited for these movies. It's like, hey, we have a show to run. There are costs.
Yeah, none of us.
If some of that overhead has to go to Disney.
We all pay for the tickets out of our own pocket. Like, that's just how we do it. We all all right. We all coordinate our times. We go watch the movie. We come back. We do the reviews, and that's it. Like, that's how that happens.
Yeah. I'm sure we paid Disney some money in Florida this year.
Yeah, and it makes us informed. So we're not fucking some of these other bullshit channels that go out there just so they can say they get early access to movies. They go watch a shitty movie and they say how great it is. We're not these assholes that are trying to suck on the proverbial teat of Disney and Warner Brothers and Universal and all these other fucking movie franchises. And we're sure as hell not going to go out there and purposefully watch a shitty movie from an independent guy just to say that we like independent movies. We watch it. We fucking objectively look at it, even if it's something that we thought was going to be good, and we tell you that's it. That's it. And I
Unless the movie is Frank-a-thug.
Exactly.
That's another thing as well. Don't give your movie to DC. Don't give your money to DC. Don't give your money to EA. Give your money to Frank-a-thug. All right. Yeah. We have. I think 5. Oh God, I want to get this right. We have like 4 or 5 days left. Sorry. 5 days left, and we're only at 60% of our budget. Our budget is, we want to raise $5,000. As of right now, we will not have a premiere at the theater in Atlanta for this movie. As of right now, there will be no premiere. There will be one convention, maybe. The DVD, there's enough money here right now to get the DVDs made, and that's about it. So, and it's an independent movie. It is entirely done. We're editing it right now. We're working on DVD stuff right now. If you pre-order the DVD, you will get it in March, guaranteed. It's going to happen. Trust me.
Yeah, you'll go out and you'll pre-order a video game that you won't play.
That'll rape your wallet for $2,100 if you even go that far. We're asking at the very minimum for Frank-a-Thug $15 for the digital. The digital copy of the movie, $15.
It's not like Nick gets to go out and get hookers and blow. He's got to hook up with Ben Affleck for that.
Yeah,
but seriously, folks,
it allows him to make more movies.
Yeah, you want to?
It'll allow Nick to make more movies.
Yeah, you want to really fuck Hollywood? Give money to the independents. Give money to us, where we don't deal with their shit. We don't go by their rules. We don't have to deal with their fucking rating system. Yeah. We can make our own shit, and we can make stuff that you want to watch that you care about.
Yeah, they're not making money. They're not making movies to appease shareholders. They're making movies because they want to.
Because we love to make movies. That's one thing I fucking love to do is make movies. And without money, we can't do that. So we need your help. We need your support. Sharing it is fun. Yeah, that fucking helps. But at this point, sharing is not going to do it anymore. We need money.
Yeah, sharing is more.
Yeah, we need cold hard fucking cash right now. That's all we need.
Nick, you can premiere your movie Camp Kendo for free.
Thank you, sir.
Like
Thank you, sir.
You better have a 4K TV.
I do.
All right.
Yeah.
I need to see lines of resolution.
All right.
Yeah, because I mean, we have people in the comments. We have people on all of our social media complaining. Oh, fuck Hollywood, fuck Hollywood, fuck Hollywood. Well, this is how you fuck Hollywood. You give money to the independents. Go into us. We can make more cool shit and make more quality cool shit. Come on.
Yeah, hook up Nick. He's going to help us with the world-class bullshit.
Yeah.
You love us. Love Nick. Nick is a world-class bullshitter. If you like this show, Nick's been here since episode 3.
That's true.
Help the dude out.
That's true.
If you donate to Frank and Thug, Nick will give you a hand job. And not a Dion hand job that you never get. An actual real hand job you will get.
Hey. I had carpal tunnel, god damn it.
I'm still waiting for mine. And next month,
You
after Star Wars, I'm driving up to Michigan and I'm getting my hand job.
you owe over 7,000 hand jobs.
God damn.
That's like a weekend for Paris Hilton. You gotta catch up.
Yeah, that's her double barreling them too.
She'll
pop a few in her mouth to expedite the process.
She has robotic wrists. I don't know what's going on there.
Yeah, it just turns out it's like just things just going to town and just jacking dudes off.
I hate Paris Hilton with a passion.
As you should.
But yeah, I mean, we've worked our asses off all summer on this movie. It's done. It's in the can. We're editing it right now. I'm constantly talking to Richard Tanner, the director. He's editing it right now. I'm editing it right now. We're working on a bunch of stuff. The DVD will be chock full of commentary, behind-the-scenes video, picture gallery, music video. It's going to be worth your money to get the DVD. If you don't want the DVD, then get just the movie, the digital file. It's fine as well. We even have a soundtrack also that's coming out from various independent artists that you can support as well from the area and around the world. Support independent art. Like, this is how you fuck Hollywood. You don't give them your money, you give it to us. I'm
yeah.
What we need is like a picture of a dog. You remember that National Lampoon magazine cover? It's like, if you don't buy this magazine, we'll shoot this dog. We need like a video of Dan. And like, if you don't pre-order Frank and Thug, we will shoot this Dan. They'll just be like, meh, whatever.
Well,
they might just let us shoot the motherfucker.
I was gonna say that might not get any money, and they'll be like, "Fuck Dan, shoot him."
Well, Phil's got a dog. Phil's got guns. Take the picture, send it to me. We'll use it.
No, I don't think we don't like that anymore. PETA will be all over our ass, and we don't need that.
Yeah, nobody likes PETA any fucking way.
That's true.
They have a bunch of militant idiots. We don't want to get Jeff's house firebombed.
Hey, I'm not even involved with this.
You know Phil.
Phil has a house. Firebomb that one.
That's fine. Just go ahead and do that.
If a house has to be firebombed, preferably no one's. Make it a house in Guam. No one lives there willingly. Fuck Guam.
No. Firebomb Phil's house. Then he can shoot it with his drone, and it'll look really cool in 4K.
That's cold.
But I've got no weapon.
And that'll be hot, bro.
Well, Jeff's gonna get a 4K TV. Just go over to Jeff's house.
Yeah. You could come over on nights that I'm not busy with the podcast. So Mondays and Saturdays. Nope, just Mondays. I'm busy the rest of the week.
There's like a 2-hour window there. That's it.
I'll make you a chicken pot pie, and you can shut the fuck up and watch your 4K drone footage. It'll be good.
Oh, God.
You had him at pot pie.
Yeah. So Nick, did you have any news stories?
I got nothing, man. That was my thing. That was my rant for right now. 5 days in, Frank and Thug need your help. For the love of God, people, we need your help.
So there's 5 days left.
5 days left.
Okay, so there are 7 billion people on the planet. There are 360 so million in America. If we could get $1 from each person in America,
I will take $1 from 1% of people in America right now. I will take that as well.
Folks, do us a favor. Find whatever direction you are and throw a quarter to Atlanta, to Nick's house. If everyone threw him a quarter, there would be plenty of Frankenthug to go around for everybody. It would be in your local Best Buy.
I'll die from all the quarters getting hit from me.
That's a lot of artillery.
Yeah.
Well, I got your address. I'll come down to claim the body and go to the nearest coin store and be like, hey.
But then, hey,
rest in peace,
Frank and Doug will get an extra little rider in the credit. It'll be like dedicated to Nick Utah.
No, the movie's already done. It'll just be like a sticker.
Oh God, I won't even be a dedication in the movie. I'll be a sticker. That's even fucking.
Yeah,
worse.
you gotta fucking. Sorry, Nick. It'll just say sorry, Nick.
We didn't know
how to spell your last name.
I'm just a sticker. Fuck.
Oh, at least you're a sticker.
We'll dip turkey legs in mayonnaise in your honor, sir.
Thanks.
So, Kendo, what do you got?
I have two pieces of news here. The first one is about more SJW forced diversity shit, and it comes from the entertainment section of the HuffPost. It's just something I never fucking read, but it was on my little news feed when I booted up my phone's internet shit. It says director John Watts advocated for a diverse cast in Iron Man Homecoming because he has said he wanted a film to reflect the real world. Now, Jacob Batalon, that was Asian Jonah Hill for you guys that don't know who that is. One of the film stars wants the diversity in the Marvel Cinematic Universe to go even further. He is not happy with just the little bit of forced diversity we got. He wants a fully trans superhero to join the MCU. He says it's a very important message that he wants, whatever, blah, 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 and that, we need trans superheroes and all this other stuff. And essentially, he's doing the same thing that Marvel did. I guess he's trying to market it, the movie, to people that aren't even going to watch it anyway.
Yeah, because I hate to break it to you, but Middle America, the people that are actually going to go out and pay to see this movie and buy the merchandise for their kids, probably aren't going to show it to their kids because they're going to just be like, nope.
Yeah, it's a discussion with a 7-year-old you don't really want to have, and I don't think you really need to be having that discussion with 7-year-olds.
Yeah, and it's one of those things where it's like, the organization for trans people needs to get money together and then hire a camera person and a director and everybody, and then make your own trans superhero movie. Just do that; it'll be a lot easier.
Yeah, because Marvel wants to make money.
Yeah, they want to make money. They want to make money. And even then, if you're advocating for diversity and all this other bullshit you want, then fucking give money to X-Men. Give money to Star Trek Discovery or the Orville. Those shows and movies are about diversity. Just deal with that. I'm sorry they're not trans aliens and that bullshit, but
I bet you that chubby motherfucker doesn't even read comic books, because if he fucking knew that, he could name a goddamn character that has some type of diverse background. But no, he just wants a trans superhero, which, don't get me wrong, I understand that being, something that people, think about, I guess, but
no,
what about,
it's not
so you're going to change, so what about the fans of whatever hero you want changed? They've been with this hero, they've been reading the comic books, following the fucking product, and you just make him trans for diverse, just for the sake of doing it? What about those fans? What about those guys?
Yeah, that's a good point. What if all of a sudden Spider-Man was trans? Then what?
He's going to be non-Peter Parker.
Oh, and I guarantee they're not going to do it to a major hero. I said this in an earlier episode. If they just randomly made Tony Stark black for the first Iron Man, no one would have went and saw the shit.
Yeah, we wouldn't have what we're watching now. We wouldn't be talking about Infinity War next year. We were like, hey, remember that Iron Man movie that sucked? Mm-hmm. That's what you people get when you get Steel. You get dumb shit when they change stuff just to change it. Now, Steel, ironically enough, is very accurate, but no one remembers Steel. Steel's not a fondly remembered film.
No.
Right.
Don't look
they
at
got
Shaquille
O'Neal to play the character, the black dude. They chose the one wrong black dude to play that character. Which,
But the supporting cast was so rich.
They had Richard Roundtree, goddammit. Shaft was in there.
He was a Shaft, goddammit.
They had a fucking fucking a paralyzed white woman, motherfucker. Why did the movie do well?
Because Oracle didn't hit big in the comics until after.
I can imagine she fell out of that. No, hold on. She fell into that chair a lot. She's like, "Oh my god, I fell over this barrel. Can you come help me, Steel, please, with your giant hammer?"
I can't feel my legs, but it still hurt.
I can't use my legs, but I can still feel them.
I'll go all the way, Steel. Which may or may not be another great porn name. Just
What, Lex Steel? Isn't that a dude?
Yep.
Yeah, Lex the Impaler.
Weren't we going to do buy a football team or a baseball team, the Lexington Steel or something like that?
Yeah, I was to say, we talked about this before. We just got to get more Patreon money. Patrons, if you want to see a sports team called the Lexington Steel, go ahead and just start throwing some more money at Patreon.
Yeah, I think we need about $1 million to support a season.
Or like $100 million.
Well, I mean, if we do baseball, I'll play for the team for free. I can do.
We want to win, Kendo.
I was really good at baseball.
Yeah, so was I in 1998.
Well, I was good at it a few years ago. That's a point.
Oh, God. Now, this transgender shit, I mean, treat people equally, that's fine, I'm all for it. But this is some trendy shit that's going to die out.
Exactly.
We're going to look back and go, this wasn't very good for movies in general. Oh, we want transgender this, transgender that. I hate to break it to you people, but by about 2022, this whole transgender movement's going to phase out. People are either just going to become women or men, and they're not going to be going on and on about this shit. We don't talk about the bathrooms anymore. We're over that. So in a couple more years, we'll be over the whole fucking movie thing, and then it'll just be like, where were we? And those people, the people that would bitch about it will grow up, get jobs, have real life problems, and they'll be too busy surviving instead of sitting around being some fat Asian kid who was a shitty part of an okay movie.
I mean, start small. Like get like an NBC TV show, and then we'll see what happens with that.
Yeah, just make a show about that. Why you gotta force it into something that those people aren't gonna go watch the movie? Like if you want a fucking superhero that's a transgender dude or woman, just make a separate. Why is it gotta be Marvel? Why is it gotta be an already existing property? That's why fucking this shit.
Because they want attention to their costume.
Which I get. It's hard growing up with that shit. I can empathize. Don't come.
Whoa! It's hard growing up with that shit. What shit are they growing up with? These are choices that mostly adults make or confused teenagers that get over it because it's a phase. Much like frosted tips and piercings.
Easy, Grandpa. It a little bit deeper than that, but
it's not a little bit deeper than
all the time.
Yeah, let's go listen to NSYNC albums and fucking dance in parachute pants and shit. I messed up my decades, but
I don't know about all that shit. But don't fucking force it in something that's already existed for decades. Just because you want it to be there. That's disingenuous.
Look, the internet's given everyone a voice, and most people are stupid, so just don't listen.
Yeah, for instance, the Flat Earthers had a conference recently. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Is that really still a fucking thing?
Yeah. I will send you the article right fucking now.
And the thing is, they're not claiming this stuff ironically either, to be funny. People actually believe the fucking Earth is flat. I'm not sure.
Hey, what can you do when Tila Tequila was your spokesperson for the last 2 years?
And B.O.B.
And fucking Kyrie Irving, this motherfucker is in the NBA, and he's making himself. Everyone's just like, yeah, he's pretty stupid, but he 100% believes this shit.
Well, wasn't he like a one and done at the university anyway? So he probably did do a whole lot of book markets. He's like, I don't
to read is not his face.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm not even kidding.
Well, Kenda, what do you?
All right, so the Jeff story of the week. It's kind of a thin one this week because it was outside of entertainment stuff. There wasn't a whole lot going around, but I figured you'd get a kick out of this one. School nixes boys' fake news T-shirt on trip to CNN. So, a Georgia family is under fire for allowing a 7th grader to wear a T-shirt that mocked liberal news network CNN on a school field trip to CNN's Atlanta headquarters. What do you think of violating First Amendment rights? So, Will Jackson, a 7th grader from DeKalb, Georgia, was going to go on a field trip to the Atlanta headquarters of CNN, and he begged his parents to let him buy an FFN, Fake News Network T-shirt to wear on the field trip. He got to school, was ready to go on the field trip, but the school made him take the shirt off because they said it was not appropriate for the field trip. CNN did not comment.
Because they didn't see the shirt.
Your first mistake, you wear a zip-up jacket, and when you get to CNN, then you bust that
out. Yeah, dude, come on. Always with a zip jacket. Come on.
Like, I suggest all of our listeners that have to go to Disney World, if you have to go, wear a World Class Bullshitters t-shirt, zip up a hoodie over the top, and then once you get into the gates, boom, show everyone that you support this channel. Tear Disney down from the inside. And pick me up an ice cream bar. Those are good.
Give me some mouse ears, please.
That sounds like a really bad drug or weird sex position.
Yeah, me and my old lady did the mouse ear last night.
Well, at least it happened for you. Last time something got stuck in your anus, and wasn't pretty. So that was the Jeff story of the weekend.
Yeah, like I said, it was really light, but I figured you'd at least laugh at the idea of somebody trying to wear a fake.
The kids' parents are my heroes.
Yeah,
like that's good parenting, if you ask me.
It's like when I told you a while back, I was thinking about buying a World Class Bullshitter shirt to put on Doofus to send to elementary school in.
I really want you to do that, because I want, like, your local news to pick up on it.
Yeah, like I said, the worst case that happens, Doofus has to take it off, and it becomes a First Amendment issue, and, we get notoriety.
It's a picture of our faces on a T-shirt in a fucking Supreme Court case. They're like, what is world-class bullshitters? Oh. We're on the Conan O'Brien show talking about, the Constitution and shit.
Yeah. I'm on, like, that fucking Charlie Rose show discussing constitutional law and issues. Like, well, the First Amendment says.
Dion and I get a special with Diane Sawyer.
Just because he's only 8 years old doesn't mean he doesn't have a First Amendment right.
He's American first, goddammit.
Yeah. If anything, Doofus is being patriotic.
Can you hate America?
No. Doofus loves America.
Oh gosh!
Right, so you guys want to take it into some fan mail before we close this episode out?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, so this comes from Cleo Elazil. They would like to be on episode 100. All right, so listeners, since people aren't getting back to us, everyone asks us how they can get on the show, and then when we respond back, we don't hear anything back. So this is what we're going to do. One final push for this, because we actually have quite a few, and we have to figure this out now, or else it's going to really make episode 100 a clusterfuck. Everyone that wants to be on the show needs to be available on, what's the date, Kendo?
Thursday, November 30th.
Okay, you need to be available at Thursday, November the 30th at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will do... You know what? Make it 8 p.m. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Thursday, November the 30th. We will get as many people on the call together. We will give you guys a rundown of how that works, and then we will start the show. So, if you really want to be on episode 100, that is the time, that is the date, that is the place. I don't know what the limit on Skype calls
25
are. Fine, 20 of you can be on the... Well... Okay, should we worry about the fans or the old bullshitters? Listeners, tell us if you'd rather have the old bullshitters back or fans. Okay, you picked the old bullshitters. So, there are 15 spots for you people. 15
And we reserve the right to disconnect you from the call if you act like a total fuckhouse.
That's true.
Oh, yeah, or... I would really love if someone was on the whole episode and then just tried to troll us at the end. If it was a good troll job...
Oh, yeah, I appreciate that shit. I'm just talking about if we get somebody on there that is a total fucking mook and is just like, I'm a bad movie. I'm
gonna skim that cancel button if I hear that shit. Skim right over your requests. No, but listeners, that's how you do it. Thursday, November the 30th, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Skype only. You will contact us. We will get your information, and we will call you, and we will have a quick hangout, and then we'll start the show promptly at 8:30 p.m. It'll be a traditional episode of World Class Bullshitters, but what you have to do is tell us how you found the show on air, because we'll do a little segment, and, it'll just be something to break up the monotony of Star Wars, and more Star Wars.
And if you're over the age of 18, how and when you lost your virginity, especially if you're a woman listener.
I think this Cleo Azil is a woman, so that'll be like that's the only woman that's shown interest in being on our show. So I guess we're doing something right, or maybe we're becoming too soft. I don't know which. But the numbers keep going up, so I'm going to err on the side of we're just too soft. So means we're too.
When you get harder, when you get really hard.
I'm getting hard right now,
like a diamond. Diamond Dick World Class Bullshitters. We don't honey dick you, we diamond dick. That shit breaks. Nothing can break us.
We are drilling through.
Yeah, well, you can't cut our diamonds. Okay, so we don't really have a comment section to read this week because last week we did our. Well, I guess we could read some of my immortal comments. Let's see if there's.
It goes back to the week before that too.
Yeah, but Thor.
Oh yeah, never mind.
I'm so out of Thor mode right now. It's not. Even
I
funny.
forgot that the week before that was Thor.
It's okay, Kendo. Everybody gets one. Yeah. So this past week we had two very successful videos. We had the new Star Wars Trilogy video, which 5,100 of you have watched, and the new the worst Star Wars article ever, which is essentially 5,000 views. At this point, it's 4,999.
Yeah, I tweeted everybody I could at Wired when I sent that out.
Listeners, if you really would like to help us with that, go tweet that article out to the writer Angela Watercutter on Twitter and Wired Magazine. Everyone do it. We know that thousands of people you will listen to this episode. Do it.
Yeah, actually, we did. We made a tweet about it. It should be in our feed. Just find it and just retweet it. Like that, the retweeting it would probably be the best thing ever for it. Because there's a lot of even the CEO of Wired Magazine is tagged in it. So help us out.
Yeah.
Yeah, please do that. Help us get the word out there, because it only helps benefit the show.
Heart it, then retweet it. That way they get 2 notifications.
Yeah! Stick it to the fucking man. Alright, so last week's episode was episode 97, My Immortal Part 2. The reason was, I was in Gatlinburg. About a week ago at this time, I was probably rip shit on ham and in a hot tub.
Oh, you were, because I was getting the snaps.
Yeah.
Looked like...
Didn't get much work done on the movie, but whatever. So this comes from the indomitable Dr. Buttlow. Oh my god, their icon's a picture of Tommy Wiseau.
Awesome.
I can't wait till you guys get to chapter 35. No spoilers, but I'll warn you, Jeff is going to shit explosive bricks of fury. Well, the indomitable Dr. Buttlow, or Doctor for short, we already recorded that part. I know what you're talking about. Holy shit, is it terrible?
Yeah.
But I laughed until I cried. This comes from Jason Christopher Davis. This is the literary interpretation of all those weird-ass MySpace pages from back in the day.
Shit.
Jesus.
Fair point.
Kiss-a-me's. I masticate to this.
Oh, okay.
Zizink120. Hey, world-class bullshitters. Have you read the fanfic Harry Potter Becomes a Communist? Yes, the fanfic does exist, and it's really funny. Let me heart that, and we'll add that to the list. We'll do some more fanfic stuff. We're going to eventually get into radio dramas and all that shit.
Yeah, I'm working on that.
2018 is really going to be our year that we grow, because I'm getting new computer equipment next week for Black Friday. I already got the shit picked out. Going to get some really good video editing software, and then I'm just going to really just get back into writing skits, and we're going to start recording skits and doing all kinds of stuff. We're going to basically become a big entertainment brand. But the podcast isn't going anywhere. So if you like us the way we are, we're not going to change. We're just going to have more of us, and more, in our case, is always better. We're so goddamn handsome. Oh, God. Lonely Phantom. You didn't finish the whole thing. Fuck your preps. Who many good revoirs I need to give WCBS for part 3? No.
None. You just have to wait till next week.
Yeah. On Thanksgiving, well, I think actually next week's episode is going to come out on Saturday, so because we have a very special surprise on Thursday.
Sure.
So, World Class Bullshitters episode 98 will be out next Saturday. Oh, sorry, 99 will be out next Saturday. 98, you're listening to 98 right now. Unless you're, waiting till next Saturday, and it just so happens to be perfect timing. Let's see. Child of the Flower, you guys are heroes. I tried to read this 8 years ago, and 2 chapters in, I was getting a headache. I owe you all a drink for this. Well, we'll take it. Dion and I will take either Moscow Mules or shitty Miller Lite.
Goddamn right.
You can send all giant bottles of alcohol to Jeff's address.
Yeah. 1-2-1-2. I don't
Would you roll
Anyway. Boston, Mass. 02134. Let's see. Starkiller 439. I went back and watched part 1 of this today. No words can explain the feelings I have inside.
You're welcome.
Tenshi Ochiru. God, yes, please do more. I haven't laughed this hard in months.
That's because you keep watching the news. Quit watching the news.
Yeah.
Watch World Class Bullshitters every week.
We give you the news.
Yeah! Let's see. Kita Hashimaru. I guess we've reached Japan now, so that's cool.
Oh, okay.
I have eagerly awaited for this moment.
Yeah, Jeff's huge Japan.
We are world class.
I would love to go to Japan and just scare people.
I'm down.
If the movie career and all else fails, Japanese porn stars next on my list.
Awesome.
Hell yeah.
I'll be your agent.
You're going to need to learn Japanese and just scream.
I'll just walk around being like, "Oh, Jeff is in your movie." That'd be good enough.
I need you to have a shitty mullet and 80s glasses.
Oh my god!
I can do that.
And a brick cell phone and a Paul Heyman suit.
Done.
That's amazing.
Liquid Metal Pro, hung like a Stallone.
A Frank Stone.
Yeah, his career was short. But 007 Cloud. I don't know whether I'm crying or my brain is melting and leaking from my eyes with all the errors while laughing.
Try reading it.
Lifted Monster. This store a nut Sal Gould.
Fair assessment.
Nick Smith. There's like 44 chapters. Kill me now. Scott the Artist. What was it, about 60 seconds before Hitler made an appearance? Love you guys. And I will close it out with this. First off, Brian Lape asked, did Littleton write this?
Oh, God.
Matt Allen says, I'm convinced the person who wrote this wrote the script for The Force Awakens as well.
Yes.
Probably.
And here comes the final one. This comes from Acid Blade 21. This is honestly the funniest fucking thing that I've ever heard as far as fan fiction goes. Who actually wrote this? The reason I ask is because I knew a guy back in high school who enjoyed acting like a douchebag and wrote stupid shit like this and talked like that, and we all talked like that when we all had to read books out loud during English class. No joke. I had to endure every English class listening to a guy talk like that and not fall out of my chair laughing for all 4 years of high school. One day during English class, he read a passage in the style of this fanfiction, and I honestly couldn't contain myself anymore and just started to laugh really hard. Though I was given a detention for insulting another classmate. The teacher asked me to apologize to my fellow student, but I honestly couldn't do it and asked him, do you not know how to speak and read English, you fucking idiot? And after making that comment, I was suspended from school for a week, which was fine with me, as it was close to the end of my senior year, and seniors got out of school a couple of hours earlier than everyone else. So I talked to my 2 closest friends into pretending that they were sick, so the 3 of us could go to Vegas and celebrate our final year of high school.
Oh, nice.
My friend said he was in and grabbed my mom's second credit card. My mom's friend Oh, why did this devolve into
credit fraud?
I don't know. Yeah, like this week's episode of the Goldbergs. My friend's mom did put his name on the account so he could use it when he needed to, and we got there and reserved a penthouse suite at Marriott for a week. So all in all, everything turned out fine.
Damn. damn, that's
the best comment
I
I've got all
know.
year.
Oh shit, that's one hell of a story. Oh man.
All right, so do you guys have anything else you'd like to say?
Why haven't you bought Frankenthug yet?
I have.
Not you, Ken, to everybody else.
Oh, Leif as Anus has. We were drunk with you on that thing.
I know, not you guys. You know I'm talking about the fans. You people listening right now.
Oh, yeah, it's the peasantry.
You know who you are. I have a particular set of skills, and I will find you.
And I will make you watch my movie repeatedly.
Yes.
In reverse, with the French subtitles on.
Exactly. Until your eyes bleed.
And your asshole does, too. Dion, do you have anything else you'd like to say?
I can't wait for the Disaster Artist, and
oh, that's gonna be fun.
Fuck you, DC, piece of shit.
So, Dion, are you counting down the hours till you grace your presence to the Justice League movie?
Ooh, I just can't wait till I get that overwhelming feeling of I don't want to do this.
Well, after you watch it tomorrow night, we'll get together on here. We'll have a couple beers, and we'll review the Justice League.
I'm glad we're friends, because oh shit.
I am too.
If you guys feel the need to, give me a call.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure we're going to.
We might.
if it becomes one of those, like, you know, it comes at night kind of moments, give me a call.
Yeah.
Cyborg looked like absolute horseshit, Nick. Horseshit.
I plan on going to see it about 5 o'clock. So.
Oh God. Kenny's going to start early.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably start drinking.
Don't
too.
die while waiting for us to.
Tomorrow's a celebration day, boys.
Yeah,
Yes, it is.
So, and Father Slice is my escort because he decided, hey, I think it'd be more fun if, you know, the two of us went up there and closed out that house, got your money, and came back. So, Jeff, that thing I told you about having a bag full of money and a bottle of liquor going down the highway, that might just happen because Father Slice will be driving.
Well, there you go. I need photos.
Before we get on the highway, like, hey, Dad, we got to stop right here. Why? I need a bottle of Jack Daniels.
Get some Crown Royal.
Get Johnny Walker Blue.
Well, I'm not going to pay for that until I get back because there's nowhere up there that sells Johnny Walker Blue. Those people can't barely even afford Jim Beam.
Oh.
What about Labatt's Blue? You could afford that.
Oh, yeah, Labatt Blue's great. They sell that here in town. Maybe I'll get some Labatt Blue to drink while I talk about the Justice League.
There you go.
All right. Well, this has been episode 98 of World Class Bullshitters. Every Thursday night, we take a dump on the world of pop culture. If you liked this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, share the video, and tell all your friends about us because we're goddamn awesome. Also, if you do all that stuff and you really want to help us out more, hit us up on Patreon. The link will be in the description below. $1 a month gets you access to all kinds of great shit. Couple bucks a month gets you more access to even more great shit. So the more you help us out, the more we love to give back to the fans. And we have put out something every week since our big push for Patreon. So not a week has gone by that something hasn't come out. This coming week will be the Goonies commentary, and it's a lot of fucking fun. It's not a two-hour verbal suckfest of Richard Donner, but we do talk about a lot of great stuff, including Back to the Future. So if the Goonies excite you, if you grew up in the 90s watching that, or if you were around in the 80s and you saw it in theaters, Patreon, World Class Bullshitters, it's all there. We're over on Twitter. We are on Instagram. We're here on YouTube as well. And we have an email address, which some of you like to write us at. So if you ever need to contact the show directly, that email address is worldclassbs@mail.com. The best mail.
.com.
I've been your host, Jeff Hicks.
I'm the man with the plan, the original tan, and Zack Snyder ain't no man.
I've been your friendly neighborhood Simone saying, "Go, please, for the love of God, go buy Frankenthug."
I've been Kendo Slice. Remember, folks, have your kids spayed or neutered.
Or don't have one.
Kids are the worst STDs.
And now, folks, here's a special song for all you flat earthers out there.